In this video, we will evaluate integers raised to positive rational exponents. Let's begin with a review of rational exponents. If we have x raised to the 1 over n power, this is the same as the nth root of x. And how do we find an nth root? Well, remember taking the nth root and raising something to the nth power are inverses. So to find the nth root of a, we ask ourselves what number raised to the power of n gives us a. Let's practice. We want to simplify 9 raised to the 1/2 power. Let's rewrite this as a root to help us simplify. Remember, the denominator of the rational exponent tells us what kind of root we are taking. Since the denominator is 2, we're taking a square root. So 9 raised to the 1/2 power is the square root of 9. Note that for square roots we generally don't write the 2 here. So now we just need to find the square root of 9, which is 3. So 9 raised to the 1/2 power equals 3. Alright, let's look at another example. Here we want to simplify 64 raised to the 1/3 power. Let's again use this property to rewrite this as a root. So 64 to the 1/3 is the same as the cube root of 64. The cube root of 64 is 4, since 4 cubed is 64. So 64 to the 1/3 simplifies to 4. Now let's look at what happens if our rational exponent doesn't have a 1 in the numerator. Let's say we have x raised to the m over n power. We can use exponent rules to rewrite this as x raised to the m times 1 over n, or x to the m all raised to 1 over n power. And then we can use what we already know about rational exponents to rewrite this as the nth root of x to the m, or the nth root of x all to the m power. We usually want to write it this way, as it's easier to take roots of smaller numbers. So in general, if we have x raised to the m over n power, n will tell us what root to take, and m will be the new exponent in the root expression. Great, let's look at some examples. Here we want to simplify negative 32 raised to the 3/5 power. Let's use this property to rewrite our expression as the 5th root of negative 32, all raised to the 3rd power. The 5th root of negative 32 is negative 2, since negative 2 to the 5th power is negative 32. Finally, negative 2 cubed is negative 8. So negative 32 raised to the 3/5 power is negative 8. Let's do one last example. We want to simplify negative 27 raised to the 2/3 power. Let's use our property to rewrite our expression as the cube root of negative 27 squared. The cube root of negative 27 is negative 3, and negative 3 squared is positive 9. So negative 27 to the 2/3 power is 9. Now that we've seen some examples, you know more about evaluating integers raised to positive rational exponents. You're now ready to try some on your own.